Alright everyone, welcome back to TeamSport Ekarting Utrecht for the member event called NeedFourSpeed. We're starting from pole position after our P5 from last race, starting from P4, a really great defensive drive, and we're gonna have to do it again because we're starting from pole position. They were joking in between races that we shouldn't be on pole, but yeah, random grid, so we got the pole position, which is really great. And so they're lining everyone up, and I'm gonna make a joke that they should be pushed back further. They're way too much forward. I need all the room I can get. But yeah, that's just a joke. We're joking around a little bit. It's all good fun. 12 drivers, 3 of them I know really well, and we're just gonna have to see. They both have GoPros as well, but I don't think, because they're starting back from a lot further back, that we're gonna use their POV. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can do that, and we're just gonna be joking around. Now I'm angled a little bit to the left, so the first corner is a little bit easier. I'm gonna make sure that we're having every advantage we can get. Now just opening the visor because it's a little bit hot in there. It's an indoors karting track, and just waiting to have everyone lined up at the back, because that takes a while, especially when you're at the front. If you watch Formula 1, you'll know that the pole position always has to wait quite a long time. But yeah, just trying to get my nerves together. I was a little bit nervous going into this race because yeah, there's a lot of great quick guys, and normally we're 7th or 8th, but fastest. But we're gonna see what we can do now. The guy who works there asked me if I'm okay. He wishes me luck. I'm recording. I'm great. So let's do this. So he's gonna go at the side of the track. Gonna start the lights. Gonna start the sequence in a few seconds. So here we go. The lights are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They go out and we are underway. Now we're going to the inside. We maintain our position. They have to slot in behind. We had a great start, great reaction, which is good because a lot of the time P1 can lose their position around the outside, but we did well going into the spiral for the first time of about 15 minutes, so about 25 laps. But someone spun at the corner, so we're now having a yellow flag, which is good. It used a little bit of time trying to maintain this position. It's going to be hard for 15 minutes. So yeah, every second helps, but we're going green again, and here we go into the hairpin just before, I call it the hill, but before going upstairs. He's on the outside, maintains corner. This is full throttle, so no chance there, but he tries to switch back. He's on our outside, but yeah, we can maintain into these two hairpins right after each other. Hitting the apex, and again he tries to switch back, but again he's on the outside of this spiral. But maybe we can try, and he stays alongside, but he gets a little bit later on throttle. I'm a little bit quicker, and there we go, maintain P1. So we've maintained position 2 for at least the first 2 laps, I think. But we're gonna have to make sure we don't make any mistakes, because just a little mistake, make sure they get at least alongside, maybe even past us. And with this track there is no brakes, just full on racing every lap, every corner. The corners come at you thick and fast. The longest stretch is here. It's about 3-4 seconds, I believe, and then we go into the spiral again, throttle out of there. Looking behind us, where are they? We have room to take our normal racing line, or do we have to make sure they can't get past? A little mistake there. We don't hit the apex, but they're far enough behind that, and in that section it's okay. And they are fighting among themselves, so we can take the normal line. We have a little bit of room, but it doesn't take that long. They can catch up really, really quickly again. So we're gonna have to see what we can do. We can take this corner normally, but when I look behind me, I think right now, yes, you can see they are on our tail right now, just centimeters. So we slide it through this corner, hit the apex, but make sure we're not too quick. So they have to be on their toes as well, so they don't just get any idea. Here we go. We make a little bit of a mistake there. We hit the wall, I think, but we're going defensive on the right in the middle of the track. Make sure they don't get past, but oh, they get a great run, a great switchback there right beside us, and there they go. P1 lost. We're now P2 to the guy in cart number 30, and oh, we get hit. The aggressive guy tries to send it past us, but we were into the corner. We maintained P2. We had someone on our outside, someone try on the inside as well, but it all works out in the end. So P2 for now. It's a shame we're not going to have the win of this race, but that's okay. Just have to try and see if we can maintain I'm gonna say at least a podium, because right now it's gonna be really difficult to maintain this position. The aggressive guy, they have let him through, he tries, but there's no room there. And there we go, still in P2 for now into lap 6. As you can see, I'm going even more defensive, trying to get to the apex of the corner as quickly as possible. On my toes there, really. If I go too early on the brakes, not too late, if I go too early on the brakes, then they hit me on the back and I know they're there. So yeah, we're just having this technical section again, hitting the apex this time and trying to maintain this position going up. And so we're going defensive into the hairpin up the hill, and now we're looking to stay in second position, but a really aggressive move from the guy barges out of the way, and we're up into fourth position now because we immediately get overtaken by the next guy trying to slot in behind him, but there's no room, and there we go, we lose 4 positions at least, but we're trying to only have 3 positions lost, but we're fighting. He barges us, we have a little bit of contact, but he is now on the inside. I don't give him enough room, my apologies for that, but he goes through as well. So unfortunately we're now down into 6th position, and yeah, we're gonna have to try and keep that position. So where we were P5 from P4 in the first race, we're now down to P6 from P1. Yeah, the move up the hill was a little bit of aggressive because there's not a lot of room there. It's not a braking corner, but yeah, he managed to do it somehow. Launched onto the inside when I steered in, used this as a brake. Yeah, felt a bit unfair at the time, but looking back at it, I think it's more of a really aggressive move. That's okay to do. But there's no time to worry about that. We need to keep this position to get as many points in the championship for these 4 races. We're still in touching distance. Maybe one of them makes a mistake, but now we see another driver, P7, trying to go for a move. And yeah, he doesn't quite make it. It's actually my friend Samuel who tries a move there. He was quicker out of the corner. It didn't work out, and now I know he's gonna lose a few positions as well, so we will not see him till the end of the race. But yeah, we're trying to keep them behind. It's really difficult here. I'm not quick. If looking back at the average lap times, I'm almost slowest. I'm 3rd slowest. There's 2 guys that were slower than me, so yeah, a lot of time lost. I think more than a second slower on average than the guys in front of me, so that's quite a bit slower. So, and not even coming close to my PB in the top right as well. We're still almost 2 seconds, 1.5 seconds away from that. So we're just gonna have to do our best, do the best race we can from here into lap 10. About 15 more laps to go, and we'll see what we can do here. But it's really difficult to just keep position, keep focus, because I'm making quite a few mistakes. I'm getting a little bit annoyed as well. You'll see probably that later in the race, where I'm just gonna have a bit of either head movement or my hands that are annoyed that I'm slamming the steering wheel. I think it's this race, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna do my best, gonna see what we can do. Hope that we can start the 3rd race from a great position as well. I don't actually remember where we start from, but we'll see that next week, of course. If you're still watching, then I hope you will, because it's gonna be a great few races still to go in this series. 2 more races before we are at the end. So now lap 12, and we're basically doing our own thing right now, because the guys behind are fighting as well, which is great for me. It's making a lot of time that I can just drive on my own. Don't have to worry too much about the lines, defensive lines, and you can see that I'm just less aggressive with the steering as well now, which is good. I like this driving for me. Let's see if it also will result in a better lap time as well. Crossing the line right now, we do actually improve, not that much, but a little bit, and that's good enough for me. And yes, so we're gonna have to try and look at some footage from my friend behind us in the train, because this is just me driving along, and here we go. This is Samuel. He's driving on the, I think this I should be the same lap as me, where he is also driving in that train, and you can see there's 3 cars right now that are right behind me. They're making a little bit of a mistake, and they are fighting so that is good for me. They're slowing each other down, giving me room, giving me the position, and having me just be able to take normal lines, which is really great. But yeah, we're gonna switch back to my POV because they are coming close. Oh, they make a mistake again, so I'll gain some time actually. But yeah, back to my POV. As you can see, the POV from my friend does have a lot more, it's a lot wider, the angle, and that's because I have the wrong setting on my camera. It will be fixed. I found out after this whole day and another day of filming, but it will be fixed in the future, and yeah, it will just make the videos even better than they are now. So subscribe to see those videos. But now into lap 15. So yeah, we're just gonna be focusing on keeping the guys behind, keeping the lap times as low as possible, and you'll see hopefully those best lap times come down a little bit. I'm not quite sure, maybe not. We're not in the best rhythm right now. I'm still taking some defensive lines. I slow down a lot because look at that, they're back at my heels again. I saw him in the on the left, just trying to see if there's a gap. There's no gap, but that means we're back to slow and defensive. So that's unfortunate for us. We do have a little bit of room. Sometimes you don't see it, but they're right behind me. A few times I had where I was thinking, oh, there's no one there, and the guy was just so close behind me. Don't have a lot of time to look, so you have to be really quick, but also really on point to see if someone's there. They can be millimeters away from you and you wouldn't even notice. But yeah, we can take the normal line here again. This is good, but it's not gonna mean that we're gonna be getting better lap times. It's still slower than our best lap, and we really need to try and get some room. They're still battling as well. Every time I'm going slow, they're just caught a little bit unaware. They don't have that much racecraft that they know that what they have to do, so that's good for me. They're getting out of position, and someone behind them is like, I can grab that position again. Samuel is also losing touch, I think, but there he goes. He tries, one of the tries to do something. I give him as little room as possible. We stay on the inside for the next corner, brake early or good enough so we can just take the double apex, and you can see two of them just snapping at my heels, trying to get past lap 18 and still in P6. Wasn't happy at this time, I know, because I was not in P1 anymore. At least I lost so many positions quite a few laps ago that I was trying to maintain composure here. Just relax, go defensive. We see how close he is, but no room there. Trying to get the switch back. I think from what I remember that so one of the track staff, the guy that gave me the hand in the beginning, is now actually trying to give the guy behind me tips to get past me. He's trying to say, go for the switchback, try it. I saw it later in the race as well. He was running up a stair to give some hand signals or something. I didn't really see what it was exactly. I learned later after the race that he was trying to coach the guys behind me into an overtake, which is good. I mean, getting better at karting is what we're here for, and if someone else can get better at karting, I'm all here for it as well. But for now, if we have a little bit of space, we're gonna try to set a better lap because we're gonna need it. The third race is gonna be a random grid race as well, but the fourth race in this day, the fourth race of this series, will not be a reverse grid race. It will actually be one lap qualifying followed by a really hard sprint race, 15 minutes as well as these races, I think. But it's gonna mean we're gonna have to rely on our pace, and right now I'm just too slow. I'll be somewhere at the back. And while we get attacked again, he's side by side with us. Is he gonna overtake into the spiral? We make sure we slide a bit, get out wide, and someone taps us, I believe, on the left. But it's okay, we're through safely for now. But yeah, like I was saying, we're battling really hard and also trying to think about having a good fourth race, but we don't have time for that right now. We're still in a defensive battle as well, just left and right. I can see them in the corner of my eyes when I look behind me, and you can see their lights as well. Lights are really handy. We can see what happens. We get a no contact because we're banging wheels, banging carts against each other a few times. I don't know if it's for me or the guys behind, but yeah, we're just gonna have to be careful that we don't get a penalty as well, because that would be 5 seconds lost, and we don't want to lose 5 seconds here, because then we'll be at least P10, I think, with the pace we're driving, because there's 4 guys behind us. He tries to go around the outside now. I want to squeeze him into the wall, but he gets a great run. He puts me into the wall. That's okay, can happen, and he goes through into P7. So we're losing another position. Oh no, someone else is coming past us as well. So that's P8 at the death of it. Tried to send a move down the inside, but it didn't work. He taps me, or I tap him actually. I put the hand up like I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional, and yeah, there we go. Another 2 places lost. So from a great defensive race, race 1, where I did everything I could, to having lost 7 positions this race, which is really disappointing actually, because I thought I was gonna keep more positions starting from the front. I was annoyed at this as well, so we're gonna have to compose ourselves for the next race, and we're still not done, because right now we have someone else right behind us, just a few centimeters behind our rear bumper. And yeah, we're gonna have to see what we can do. Can we still maintain position 8? I hope we can, because I really don't want to lose any more positions. It's gonna be 1 more lap after this one, I believe, so we're gonna have to see. Oh, we're already there actually, so that's good. So we finished P7 actually. I don't know what happened. I got overtaken 7 times, but yeah, we see our friend here. We're gonna give him a fist bump, and we finish in P7 actually, it says on the timing sheet. So that's better than P8, but yeah, not really happy with that. We're gonna have to try to do better in race 3. But that's coming up next week. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment if you have any suggestions for my karting, and I will see you next week.